So today's lunch made in the Yumbox panino is focusing on these colours, so yellow, orange, brown or even red, and this cute little character that we're going to make into a turkey lunchbox idea. Now stick with me to the end because I'm going to show you what happens to a lunchbox when you close it and you give it a really good old shake. Do you think all those loose bits are going to stay in place, or do you think it's going to get mucked around? So keep watching because I'll show you in a minute. You come back. Today it's a lunchbox idea to do with Thanksgiving, a really cute, fun turkey Thanksgiving lunchbox idea. So let's just go to it, shall we? So as I say, we've got the Yumbox panino and we've got some really nice autumn serviettes. We've got a cutter. You can see I've been focusing on yellow, orange, red, or the smarties, which are yellow, orange and brown. I also found some orange icing. You can see I've got the mini peppers, and we're just going to use this. It's actually an egg shaped cutter, but we're going to use this. We've got some sandwich thins and we're going to make it look as much as possible like a little turkey. So I couldn't find slices of turkey, they only had chicken, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to make it work. And so we've got a smattering of mayonnaise on both of them. You could add in lettuce or salad leaves or cucumber or anything that you want. You could even put the pepper inside, but I just thought, you know what, no, I'm going to make it into a kind of turkey shape with the yellow, the orange and the red pepper being like the feathers, and just use the googly eyes, but it could be edible eyes, and just slowly build it up and do what works for you. Now this could be a really fun idea to do with the kids, or over the weekend, or whenever you've got some time to just start playing around with food and see what works and see what balances. And yeah, this got a little bit messy with the mayonnaise and things didn't stick exactly how I wanted. I was kind of rushing a little bit, but I really wanted to get this Thanksgiving turkey lunchbox idea done. And also I wanted to emphasize the color. If you think in color, and I think I got the colour spot on, but I think the turkeys could be a little bit better. But I'd really like to see your creations, so do please put your ideas in the comments, or link to them, because I'd really, or even upload some photos. I would really love to see what you create. Now we've got the other silicone cupcake cases in, so I've chopped all of the peppers up into little skinny slivers. You could put in a little pick. There's a sweet treat in the center, which are these mini jammy dodgers, but I also thought, you know what, let's just make some really sort of fun characters. Now these are Oreo biscuits, and we've got some orange smarties. I could easily have chopped those in two, so you've got more of a little beak. We've got the edible googly eyes, and I just thought I'd make up several of these just to have some fun. And you can make them into whatever characters you want. So I was settling with these, and then I thought, hang on a minute, these don't look very turkey orientated, so let's add a little something else. So I made two of these little turkey sandwiches, and you might think, oh gosh, this is really precariously balanced. When that lid shuts, things are just going to get kicked around. Well, I really want you to keep watching, because it's surprising how well. I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to put in some more sweet treats, and let's just seal it up and show you what happens. So we're going to give it a really good old shake like you would in a playground. I know this was a bit of a high risk because I thought, gosh, this could go everywhere, but look, it didn't move. There were just a few of the little bits of pepper that moved around, and this is all thanks to the silicone seal that goes around each of compartment so that it really does keep everything in place. So yeah, you can see little bits of the pepper have sort of moved around a bit. I did interlay a serviette between each of the layers. Again, this is for a bigger appetite, but you could easily just pack it with one sandwich, or I'm really hoping that this just inspires you to have a go and to kind of get creative and just think in colour and have a bit of fun along the way. And you never know, you could have a little we used to do it actually at home. We used to have like a little competition to see different variations on a theme, and this all started with me just looking for these Smarties in different colours and this cute little character, and it's just building it up from there, isn't it, and just making it into a fun lunchbox idea. Now, I wasn't very happy with these little characters, so I did find some extra sweets that I found, and you can see they're in red, yellow, green and sort of orange colour, and I thought, you know what, maybe I could make these into little turkeys. So I got out the orange icing and started just sticking them all on, and you can see I just cut them into skinny little strips and just thought, you know what, let's just make that into like a little turkey head. I don't know, for me it works, but so I thought, yeah, let's just do it like that. So I made all 3 of them. And if I went back now, I would chop the Smartie into 2 so it does look, and just use half of it and put it on its end so it looks more like a beak. But as I say, I really wanted to get this idea edited down and live in time for Thanksgiving, and also as a way of thanking you, all my following, for all your support, and for all the subscribers as well. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I do read every comment on the channel. So if you do like this cute little idea, let YouTube know, click the like, and share some of the love, and also let your friends know, because I am all about putting the fun back into packed lunches. So yeah, which do you prefer, this one without this kind of feathers on it, or the other one where you've actually got the little bits of sweets? These look a little bit bald, don't they? So again, it's all about having fun, it's playing with colour, it's thinking outside of the box, and I do prefer these ones. But let me know in the comments below, do you prefer the bald ones, or do you prefer these ones with the little feather trim on them? And I know this one's got a few extra sweet treats this time, but I just wanted to show you what's possible with just thinking in colour and just having some fun this time of year, really embracing nature and the colours, and just thinking what's possible. And this didn't cost a lot of money, and I think that's what's really special, when you kind of create things and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. So what do you think? I really hope you like this style of video. I hope you're going to check out the food art and all the other fun lunchbox ideas that are on the channel. And this is a time to really celebrate and to be grateful, isn't it? That's what Thanksgiving is all about. And I'm in the UK, I'm not in the US, but I'm really hoping that you like this idea and that you celebrate Thanksgiving with family, with friends. And I'm all for practicing gratitude, and today is another bright sunny day, so really hope you like the ideas on the channel. Do have a good look around, there's so many ideas, and food for me is a way to get connected, and what better time than when it's Thanksgiving to connect with family, with food around the table, or whether it's preparing it. It's another way, I think, of standing shoulder to shoulder when you prep the food, and you're really getting into that connection, and that's when my family, my kids have always opened up, and you can have some really interesting conversations, but also you have fun along the way, don't you? And it's just, I don't know, for me there's something about being shoulder to shoulder, whether it's, as I say, prepping food, making mince pies, making snacks, whatever it might be, making the lunchboxes, or as I say, at Christmas time it could be making mince pies, gingerbread houses, and just having fun with food. I mean, the best time from my memories with my kids was when we were taking part in some around the world food challenges with wraps, and we were getting so creative, and I think there were maybe half a dozen or 4 families that were going head to head each week with these challenges, and it just kind of got us to elevate our creative ideas. So I'll see if I can find some of those videos and link them, but that's just a really fun and precious memory actually of, you know, when you're playing with food and you're creating things and you're just kind of connecting on a different level. And the thing is, there's no expectations, there's no hidden agenda, it's just you're connecting. And I think in this crazy world that we're living in right now, I think it's more important than ever to sort of really connect as humans and not through phones and stuff like that, to really be present. And so yeah, I really hope you find this useful, really hope you like the idea. Do check out the other turkey sandwich ideas, and you know, Christmas is around the corner, so make sure you check out that playlist too. But all the links are above, so can't wait to see you in the next video. And comment below, share some love. If you do like this video, please let YouTube know actually you like it, so that it gets pushed out to more people, because that's what I'm all about on this channel. It's all about helping you pack lunchboxes the kids will eat. And actually, on that point, don't forget to grab the My 3 Secrets. I've created a PDF. I was thinking about, you know, what was it that I did with my 3 kids that got them to eat their lunchboxes. So make sure you grab it, and if you like this video, YouTube thinks you're going to like these ones next. So see you in the next video. Thanks for staying to the end, and make sure you grab the free resources. Bye now.